Ugh. And I'm just like, just because our elders came before us, don't know they knew no better than us.
Mm-hmm.
And, we are blessed again to have the
Yep.
information that they didn't have. And honestly, we're having conversations that they never had. The fact that I'm in the vagina vulva arena, nobody was having those conversations. We're
Nope.
still shy. People are still
Yep.
shy,
Yes.
but we've opened up and we can start
Yeah.
having those
Yeah.
conversations. Whereas Big Mama, Auntie,
Yes.
they were like, girl, close your legs. And
Yes.
that was it.
That was
That was
it.
the most, just keep your
There,
legs
it was
closed.
not
And you're
education
like,
about it at all. Nope.
I was like, I'm not asking about sex. I'm asking about the actual organ itself. But they attributed that to sex. Keep your
Yep.
legs closed. Keep it pushing. Don't ask me no questions. That was
Yep.
literally the
Yep. Yep.
cycle.
I always say that their ceiling is our floor.
I love
So,
that.
so when we understand that, that means it's silly of you to go back and repeat through all the traumas and things that they learned. They already got us up here. That's our
Right.
floor. Now we have to push it up here.
Oh,
Now, what makes that complicated is when you realize that your ceiling is the floor of also your kids. And so, and so I'm teaching my boys stuff that my parents didn't teach me because they didn't
of
know to
course.
teach it to me.
No, they
Yeah,
didn't
they
at
didn't
all.
know. So no judgment, but just I know more than they knew. My
Right.
boys are gonna know more than I knew, and because
Right.
of that, he gonna try to question me sometimes.
hmm And you'd be like, boy, go sit down somewhere. And you're like, okay, let me
Right.
think about
Yeah.
it.
That's my go-to. So I don't want to say because I said so. My new thing is like, mommy needs more time to think. Let mommy think about
Right.
it. Okay, mommy needs more time to think.
I love that. Yeah, because we're human too, and they need to know that we're
Hmm.
not robotic. We don't know. We
Yes.
don't have all the answers. Our
Mm-mm.
answers were typically going to be the answer because that's what we said. Damn said, but we gonna sugarcoat a little bit for y'all.
Right.
We be treating this
We go
generation
close.
too nice. We too nice. We too nice. Because my parents would have been like, "Girl, what?" Like, shut it
Oh
down.
my gosh! I was just having this conversation with my son because he was beside himself, and I had to go take him on a walk about him being
Oh
beside
God,
himself. Right?
how old is he?
He's 5. He getting
Oh
old.
girl, he gonna stay besides himself until he about I don't know 25.
You know, I'm trying to take all that beside himself out of there now. So I'm talking this little 5-year-old beside himself thing, and I we was having the conversation. Said, baby, for some people, when kids don't behave right, they get hit. They get hit.
hmm
I said, Mama don't hit you. Mama talks to you. Okay. I said,
Mm,
that's what mommy's gonna talk to you. I'm choosing not to hit you. All right. I said,
right.
I want you to understand that's a choice I'm making. Cause some folks I said, and I think I said, Grandma and Grandpa, they gonna hit you. You're not acting right.
Right. Hello.
You
Listen,
gonna get a whooping. They
listen.
gonna put that belt.
I was notorious. I remember telling a friend of mine, my son, I have three sons. And so when they were growing up, if they wanted to act a fool in public, I knew I couldn't hit them. But because my parents are from the Caribbean, so you was getting hit with something, child, a shoe, a stick, or whatever they had at their disposal. So it
Okay.
was all about hitting. It was corporal punishment 101. So I said, I don't want to do as much of that. But again, in public, these days people call child services on your ass in a
Right.
minute.
They sure
So
will.
I started pinching my babies because you can't hear the pinch. So I would be like, ooh. And they would know you better straighten it up. And then the key words were, we're going to the bathroom. They were like, oh shit. Because that meant, oh, we get a little privacy, that's your ass. Or we're going to the
Uh-huh.
car. So
Yep.
they already knew it was in that order.
Yeah.
Pinch, then either we go to the bathroom or we go into the car. But you're going to learn how to get it together around here.
Right.
But, and
Which one we
will
gonna
no
do?
one know? No one
Yeah.
will know. No one will know.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, but just for those of you who have children, you're trying to figure out how to navigate the world that's in your business as you're
Yeah.
raising your children, but won't help you raise your children.
Mhm.
Pinching, going to the bathroom, going to the car, worked every time.
Yes.
It's just removing them from the situation because sometimes they also do have,
Yes.
I think, sensory overload
Yes.
and they just wig out. So
My go-to
poor little
thing is
babies.
walks. I said whenever all emotions happen, I said,
Mm,
"Baby, let's go outside and go on a walk." I think the benefit of the sun, the shine on
yes.
them, lets them get some space, get them fresh air. All the emotions can come out. Then we can talk. I said, "All right, baby, we can just talk." And sometimes I say,
Mm,
"Okay, you feeling all emotion right now?" I said, "Don't talk to mommy until you're ready to talk to mommy. Just hold my hand. We can go on and
right.
walk around. I'll give it
I
about 2-3
love
minutes."
that.
And then he'll start talking to me. I was like, "All right, here it is." But
Right, right. It's
talk.
coming.
Oh yeah, and then it really when he gets emotions real heavy, I said, "All right, but I mean, well, I don't want to walk with me." I said, "I didn't ask you." I said, "We're gonna go walking. Let's go."
Right. That's it. Because either that or you're getting pinched now.
Okay, so which one did you want?
And sometimes I find you got to give your kids choices. You know what I mean? And
Mhm,
they'll choose. They'll know kind
mhm,
of, this
mhm.
is what you really want. Don't trip. But I love how we are, and we'll circle back. But I love how we are, like you said, using our parents' ceiling, even
Yes,
with raising our own children, and moving it to a different place where we feel like it best suits us. That the things that didn't serve us probably won't serve our kids. So we're not
yes,
pulling that,
yes,
to the
yes,
forefront, but we're kind of instituting our own new ways of doing things. And I hope that they take that and run with it when they become parents too.
yes,
Like
me
we
too.
got to be doing something right. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Something, and they'll figure it out.